Hi guys, Sat Shri Akal. I hope you all are doing well. And today we are going live with one and only the Queen, the beautiful, gorgeous lady, Adeline Castellino. And let me see. We all know how she has made all of us proud, and you know, I still remember the first time when I met her lively. I was awestruck. I had that fangirl moment with her. I was surprised to see her lively, and I was like, okay, she is gorgeous. I was like, I was out of words. So I remember that one day when I met her for the first time, I was like, I want that crown, the one she's wearing, and I want to take the legacy forward. The way she has represented India, I want to do the same. So let's welcome our gorgeous lady, Adeline Castellino. I've sent you a request, Adeline. Hey, how do you doing?
Hi, Harna. So nice to meet you again through this live. And I want you to continue. So the day that you saw me with the crown, then
Right? I can never express in words, to be honest. The first time when I saw you, it was on 22nd October during Mumbai party, and you were behind the stage. And I was like, okay, she's here. I was like, no, 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 it can't be true. I'm watching her live, I've seen her on stage, I've seen her nailing at Miss Universe. This is happening. I was like, I was out of everything. I forgot what's happening around me, that I'm one of the contestants and I'm here to compete. I forgot everything. I was just looking at you. I know that was awkward for you at that time.
not at all. And I think that you really put your eyes on the crown and you got it. You did it by yourself. I'm really proud of you. And you've had a wonderful journey so far. I've been watching whatever you're doing, even your homecoming when you've been back in the work that you've been putting. We are very proud of you and we're wishing you all the best when you go there.
Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to take the legacy that you have made all of us proud. Now I believe it's my time to shine and make
No
you
doubt.
proud.
No doubts, Farnaz. So tell me, how has been your journey so far?
Well, it has been incredible and hectic as I got the shortest span of time. And every single day it has been so tiring and so exhausting. But you know what? This is what I've dreamt for. And now it's happening. I'm enjoying the process and I'm trying my best to stay calm at every possible time. And it's a challenge for me and the whole team and for India to prepare in, like less than 1 month. And I have only 4 days to go. So I can't tell you. I am filled with a lot of different emotions right now, but I can't wait to go to Israel and just meet my sisters and just see how it goes.
That's wonderful. So I know like 1 month is a very less time, and that brings about a lot of pressure. So what do you do every day that keeps you calm, that keeps you grounded, and ready for the game?
Well, I will ask you also the tips and tricks how you stay calm throughout your journey and how you were so constant and focused because your passion started during COVID and it was like so long. What I actually do is that I stay calm. I do meditation, yoga, and I go to gym, and then that's the way I try to spend some time with myself because I think that's very important in the competition. You should always remember where you have came from and why do you do this. So no matter what's happening around me, no matter how hectic the schedule is, I always remind myself that you are here with a purpose. Focus on the purpose.
That's wonderful, Harnaz, and I'm sure that you've also had the blessings of your family, and you've also had a wonderful pageant journey. What's that one memory that you had?
Okay, one memory would be tough for me to name because each and every day was so beautiful and so different, and we were learning so much about the content, so much about ourselves and from each other. But on that one day, you were also there, if I'm not wrong, the talent round. I was doing mimicry, and on that day, everyone was like on a different energy mode. Like we all were having so much fun. on that day, I realized that each one of us is super talented in our own way. And my ultimate goal on that day was to make everyone laugh, and I hope I was successful with that. And the energy was just out of the world. So that one day of talent run is something which will stay for the rest of my life.
I know I heard a lot about it. Actually, I wasn't there. It was Avriti who came there and then she was talking about it.
Right.
Amazing.
Yes. Right.
You can
What
ask me
about
whatever
you? How
question.
was your journey?
How was
How
my
was your
journey?
journey at this?
Well, I think the best part about my journey was that we've all gone through the whole thing together. I think there were a lot of people online that really supported me, whether it was a lot of pageant people like Crown Times, Game of Crowns. They were there all the time because it was quite a long journey, right? One thing is to
Right.
know when the journey is going to end, and one thing, and the other journey is when you don't know what you're really looking forward to. You don't know whether it's going to happen, it's not going to happen. So there was a lot of uncertainty. But I think if there's one thing that really drove me forward, it was I really wanted to do this for my country. And I know that there were going to be times where I'm going to be really motivated, and there would be times where I would really not feel the best. So I felt that the one thing that you need to keep in mind, whichever journey you're undertaking, is that you need to have a disciplined routine. So
Right.
even if the day, there were days where I didn't feel like it, I had to get up at 4:30. I made it a point to get up at 4:30 because we as humans, not every day is the same, right? Some days you're very
Right.
happy, you're so excited to have a life with Harnaz, and then some days are not so great. So it's very important to make sure that during the days you don't feel that great, you keep your routine, you stick true to your values. Because I have seen in my life that if the amount of dedication and hard work that you put in any journey, it always yields results. And I think you're someone who really does that, and I'm sure that you're going to make us very proud with everything that you've
You
done.
have no idea. The time I saw you on Miss Universe stage, and the way I could see, not only me, I'm sure all of the people who are watching this, they sense the passion in your eyes, the spark, the aura. It was just unexplainable. And you ignited the fire in me that I want to make my country proud too. I realized the purpose of my life, the passion at the age of 21, and I think that just made me feel like, no, I want to be a successor. I want to represent the way she has done that and make herself and myself proud. I mean, I couldn't stop. I just came in. I was not prepared. I never thought that I will come back again, to be very honest. But due to the love and respect the pageant pages were sending me, and my mom, my family, they all supported me, and I felt like, okay, I should give one last shot. And I'm happy that I took that decision with everyone's love and their support. And look where I am today, and I'm representing India, and I'm feeling so overwhelmed right now. I can't tell you.
I'm so glad that you did, and I'm really, it's a very humbling thing that you always involve me in your pageant journey. And I feel that even during my time, because at that time India was going through a very difficult phase. And even I, at the end, it's something that you prepare for years, and when the time comes, everything starts falling apart. So for me, I think the moment that I got COVID and I realized, oh my God, everything that I worked for is gone completely. I had to start from scratch because everything that I
Right.
did, yes. So that moment was the testing moment for me. Like it was do or die. I said, what's the worst that can happen after this? And I realized it's nothing. There is nothing, and once you don't have the fear of anything, and you truly live the moment, miracles happen. So
Actually, and you made
wish,
that happen. You made
yes,
that happen. You ended up being the third runner-up, and after so long, I mean, that's how was your, I mean, reaction to it? What was running inside you when you were announced in top five and you were about to answer and all of that? What was running inside you? How were you trying to keep yourself calm? And what was the one miracle motto or something which was running inside you to make you feel like, I know I got this?
um, I think it's all about preparation. People don't understand how important preparation is, research is. The more information you have about things, the way that helps you conduct yourself better. So I had put a lot of preparation into it, not 1 year, but 3 years. Like I studied it so well because this was something that I really wanted to do for my country. And it happened so that during that time, even my country was going through such a difficult time. I remember being in America, and sometimes I felt really alone because I couldn't meet my family for a long time, and I did not see them. So there were times where I felt like the only motivation at that moment was my country. I looked at my people and I said, even during this time, they are so strong. And if there's one gift I wanted to give my country, this was it. And there was nothing, there was no other thought that came into my mind. I was not scared about anything, anyone. I know that I was the one holding the flag of India over there, and I wanted to make sure everybody felt the warmth and love of the country, even if we are going through everything, whatever we were going through at that time.
Wow,
And I
that's so
hope
beautiful.
I'm sure you're going to feel that on the stage, and that's going to make you forget all the nervousness, everything. You're not going to bother who's doing what or who's wearing what. You're going to focus on how to bring your country over there and how to make your people proud. And that's it. I didn't even realize, because I'll tell you one thing. When I was preparing, nobody ever said, a lot of people told me that it's not going to happen for India. For so many years we've not been in top 20, top 5 because universe is not looking at us, or they said a lot of excuses. Now it's not time for India to be there, and I had at that moment I was like, no. Anyways, I'm going to put my 100% because I want to see my country there. Okay, maybe I've not seen how, I don't know how to make it happen, or I've not seen anyone else make it happen. But I said that, I'm going to put my faith in God and faith in what I'm doing. I'm sure something will work out. And for me, it was like, as if it was done by God. All I had to do was be in the moment, be there, do my work properly. Everything else happens by itself. And
You made it happen.
The biggest thing that you need to know is that regardless of what happens that night, because
Right.
you can only, like Lara Datta ma'am told me, you can only control what you put in, how you
True.
prepare.
Very true.
You can never control the outcome. Whatever happens is destiny. Doesn't mean
True.
the other women
Yes.
are not, are not good enough, or are not deserving. Everybody has their own journey. So if you can respect and give yourself that kind of love, and you're happy within yourself when you're on that stage and you're enjoying every moment of being there with the audience, with everybody, it will show. There is no reason it will not show, and I think that would be the aura that you create on stage.
Wow, I'm already getting goosebumps, and that really matters. The life starts from you. You should know that passions are just a part of your life. What really matters is the lessons that you take from it. So you should rather focus on what will happen next. Winning and losing is just a part. You will take a lot of memories. Winning hearts is much more important. I believe that's the ultimate focus, and it takes a lot of courage to be there, represent your country, 1.3 billion people, and be centered, be calm, and know what you want to do. Also, I want to know about the fact that we have different rounds in Miss Universe. Which one was your favorite round, and which one was you excited for?
I think that the gown round, because it's I had this moment during I had this moment during the gown round, because when I was walking on that stage, suddenly I just looked across the audience, and I felt so much of gratitude. I got into a flashback, sitting in the apartment exactly 10-20 days before and feeling this is the end. Oh my god, so much has happened. Will I be able to, how to do this? And being on the stage at that moment and thanking God that I made it that far, I was speechless. And that moment, I think, will be in my heart forever. And I felt there was one more thing that I remember, I was trying to find, you see an audience of people from different parts of the world. And you shouldn't get scared at that. I mean, at my time, even I was trying to find people from India. I was like, okay, there should be one Indian flag somewhere.
Right.
Throughout the night, throughout the presence night, I was searching for that flag. But then I realized that I'm carrying it in my heart. And that's how I should truly show people to the audience.
Wow. And which one has been your favorite moment at Miss Universe? Do you still talk with your sisters all around the world?
Absolutely. I you know what, I was just thinking about it. That all the moments that I've had with them, the amount of what I've learned from them is so humbling. And I realized that each one of them was a woman of substance, was a woman of her own. She had something to give, and she had so many dreams that she wanted to follow. I'm still in touch with so many of them. I speak to Miss Philippines, Miss Italy. She's been my bestie from the time that I was there. But I feel that the entire experience has humbled me, has made me realize why we do all of this. And at the end of it, we are all one. There's nobody better or less than somebody else. And I feel that that's how you should have that perspective throughout your life. And I'm sure that you're going to make us very, very proud, because looking at the way you handle things and how much of heart you put into it and the way you treat people around you, it says a lot about you, Harnas. And I'm sure you're going to be able to translate that into whatever you're preparing for Universe for India.
Fingers crossed.
Please tell us, now talking about the work, you've been
Right.
working on a lot of things. Can you please shine light for us that what you have been doing in terms of that?
Well, my course is about women empowerment, and if I take you to my personal life, then my mom is the one who made me a woman of my life. The way she broke the patriarchy system and she broke the stereotypes in my community, she made me realize how important it is to be financially independent and to hold a strong position in society. Being a gynecologist, she multitasked her life and made sure that she's handling a personal and professional, life. So that made me feel so, it just ignited that fire in me that, okay, even I want to talk about this to other women of my society, because they still do not know how important their life is to them. And when I talk about feminine hygiene, then they do not think that their health is priority. They always have been taught that you should serve your family, or you should behave like in certain way. This is what I want to break. If my mom is the one who can change the perspective of my society or my community, then we all can do that too. So that's one of the successful example of such things. So now it's my time to take forward the legacy that she has given to me, and I want to inspire women all around the world, maybe thousands of billions, and to make them realize the rights that is meant to be ours at the time you're born, the right to education, right to work, and to even choose your partners. And I want to make them realize the fact that you have your own voice. Not every time someone like me, you, or anyone around the world will come and be your voice. You have your own voice, stand for it, speak about it, because it's your life. You know the purpose, just go for it. But that starts the time you are healthy from inside. So for me, it's about women empowerment and feminine hygiene works in tandem. So I'm trying my best to use this platform and inspire and make people realize the fact about the rights and the right to claim it.
That's wonderful, Harnas. And I think the reason I love Miss Universe is even when I was there, I got a chance to speak about the causes that I believed in, and because I really wanted to highlight the issue of farmers in India,
Right.
and to talk about what was happening in India at that moment. And they gave me that chance. I'll always be grateful to Miss Universe organization. I feel that they truly empower women, and they really listened to what I had to say. Whether it was when they were recording it or when it was in the interview, they truly lent their ears to me, and I could express what I believed was happening in my country. And I feel that that kind of gives you a sense of responsibility of your society, even for in the later years of your life, where you feel like you want to stand for something, you want to bring certain type of change in your society. I hope that you're able to highlight this there at Miss Universe. Talk about the women in India, what they go through, and how you plan to use this platform to kind of change their life. And I'm sure you're going to do it wonderfully. And if there's anything, and if there's
Absolutely right.
yes,
Please go on. I'm so sorry.
no, it's fine. And if there's anything that you want to know in regards to that, we should have a chat after this.
Please. I will just clear your brain, I believe, because I have lots of questions regarding how to, all the different aspects that I need to work on, because I have only 4 days to go and I'm leaving for Miss Universe on 27th. Do you have any final tip or something which you believe that I should always remember throughout the journey?
Yes, I believe that you should never give someone so much of information. You should give them only what they want to know. I know that you're somebody who's very self-led, but I think this thing that Lara Datta told me at the end of it made a lot of sense, where she said that focus on what you're doing. Do not look left or right. Know what you're doing and be happy through it. That's very important. If you're truly enjoying the experience, people know that. People see that. And make a lot of friends. And because these memories stay with you forever. So the impact that you make in in the lives of every single one of them, that will truly shine. And I want you to have the best time of your life over there. I think that would be my tip. Because you're very hardworking and you put in a lot. I'm sure that you're really, you would really shine bright over there for us. And no doubts on that. I'm even more excited to know a little bit about your gown, what you're going to be wearing, and is there something that you have a surprise? Because Saisha has been making your gown, and she's phenomenal. She's too good. So
You will love it, and I'm so excited for my wardrobe as well because the whole team is putting so much effort. And I believe now it's happening. Now because I got no time to feeling that okay, I won. Now I'm representing India, but as the days are passing and it's getting closer to Miss Universe, now I feel like okay, this is real. Now I can
I
realize.
feel that we owe it a lot to people who help us. Usually we are seen on screen, but there are there are people who help us behind the screen. I'm sure a lot of people are there, right? Even right now, helping you, being there with you. Their support means everything. They being with you means a lot. Like I still am very grateful to all my mentors, to Alicia ma'am, to Sanjeev sir, to Sabira ma'am, all of them that really helped me till the end of it. Because all we are is because of our gurus, and really they have put their heart and soul into my journey. I cannot thank them enough. Even when I think about it, sometimes it's pretty emotional because they have really handheld me and took me to the end. Even Clint, Pooja, all of them. I think it's not a girl representing herself and representing India. It's a whole team that represents themselves. My team, Miss Diva organization, they all put in hours late in the night, making sure that we do get it this time. So I feel that they deserve the appreciation for whatever they do that nobody sees. Nobody sees. They only see us and they appreciate us. So I hope that even people know that they are there, and we are very thankful for them. And all the people, even on online, on social media, all the pages that keep supporting us, keeping our morale high. I'm really thankful to all of you, and the way you have supported me the 10 days that I was in America. Please support Harnaz equally and even more, which I know you will do because she deserves, and we need to support her so that she feels truly like India on that stage that night.
No
Thank
doubt
you
about
so
that.
much, Harnaz, for having me. I've always wanted to have this chat with you, and you can always come to me if there's anything that you want to know. I'll be there, and I think we can cover a lot more in person.
Yes. Always, it's a pleasure to meet you and to learn so much from you because you are an aura of goddess already, and you have made us proud, and you have inspired a lot of women around the world. So now I believe it's my time to shine and
Absolutely,
inspire
it's your
people.
time to shine and inspire. You are inspiring yourself, Harnaz, and I really believe you have a divine aura around you. I hope that everyone around you gives you their blessings, and you can truly shine there on that stage.
Thank you so much, Avril, and see you soon. Thank you so much for your time. It was great connecting with you and
Thank
sending you hugs. And hopefully see you on 27th as well.
absolutely. Let's catch up.
Wow. Perfect. See you then. Thank you so much. Take
Thank
care.
you to everyone that's been a part of this chat, and let's all send our wishes and support Harnaz when she's over there at Israel.
Thank you. Thank you so much, guys. Take care. Bye.